a slash a bash. Slash a bash. Slash a bash.
Let's do this, bitch. What's up, everyone? Welcome to Slasher Bash, the podcast where we talk about horror franchises and dissect them film by film. I'm your host, Madison, here with my co-host, Ben.
What's up, everybody?
If you've been listening, you know we've wrapped up Scream, we've had our fun little March Madness one-off, and now we're going to start a new franchise. Is it technically a franchise if it's only 2 films?
It's a pretty short franchise.
Well, if you're a fan
I don't think so.
If you're a fan of Ready or Not, you'll know that Ready or Not, Here I Come is about to hit theaters. And we thought, let's review these films and make it fun. So
I want to say, I just want to like call you out real quick, and like as much shit as you gave, I still know. Oh, I guess we haven't even released that episode, but you gave. I still know what you did last summer. A lot of shit for its title. You know what about Ready or Not? Here I Come.
It's not even nearly as bad. It works for me.
I would say it's the same.
No.
It says it's long. You know.
Yeah, but it's a continuation of a title that's already started, and it makes sense. But like, I still know what you did last summer. No.
Yeah, but
I
you
know
can
what you
shorten
did
it.
the summer before last.
You can say I still know.
Yeah.
Like I watched, but you can't shorten hide and seek. Ready or Not.
Although, why did they call it Ready or Not and not Hide and Seek?
Oh, I guess it's Ready or Not. Here I Come, right?
Yeah, the sequel's Here I Come. The first one's just Ready or Not.
Oh wait, the sequel's okay. What is the sequel's title then? Is it the whole thing?
Yes.
Or is it
the first movie is
okay.
Ready or Not, and the sequel is Ready or Not, Here I Come.
Okay.
Or is it Here We Come?
I don't know anything about the sequel. I no longer really watch trailers.
I will tell you one thing
Okay.
that will make you happy. Your
Okay,
girl
what is
Sarah Michelle Gellar's in it.
Oh, I know that.
Okay.
I lied. I've seen a still of her. So yeah, I'm pretty excited about that. I feel like she's coming back
Oh
randomly out of nowhere.
in a
You know
big
what I mean?
way.
Yeah.
It's like
It's
she
her
like
second-
it's funny because it's like she took like 20 years space to like be a parent and family woman, and now she's coming back, but she's like coming back into all of the like franchises that she was in. Like she just got to take a
Yeah.
20-year break, and then they were like, we want you back exactly how you were. Let's reboot. I know what you did last summer. Let's get Buffy going.
Is she in? I still know the new. I know what you did last summer.
I'm not going to tell you, but Freddie is.
Interesting. Interesting. Yeah, I guess she had some shows like in the 2000s. Like I remember she had that Robin Williams show. Remember that show with Robin Williams that she did?
No.
It got canceled. It was like one season. Yeah. It was like the last thing he did, really.
Interesting. I don't remember this at all.
Yeah, I think it was on Fox or something like that. Yeah, it was like a sitcom, like a one camera thing.
I remember she had like a food business for a minute called
Mhm.
Food Stirs.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. Which I don't
Still
even...
with Freddie Prince.
Was it like a dessert thing?
I have no idea.
I just
Anytime, no offense to celebrities that like start their own like food lines and shit, I don't care at all. Like, I'm not going to Wahlburgers.
Speaking of that, I don't care. My wife showed me the funniest Instagram account today where this lady just like basically trolls like assholes and influencers on Instagram. So like,
Nice.
so she'll cut off, like she'll repost their post, but then like cut them off. So like today was one guy being like, the one thing every woman does that gives me the ick. And then she cuts him off and is like, no one gives a shit. But you know what's interesting? And then like goes and gives like a really random fact, and they're fucking hilarious.
She's like, bees are blah, blah, blah.
Yeah. This one was even funnier though, because she's like, you know that Rusted Root song, Send Me On My Way? What's he saying at this part? Where
Bomb
it's
boy.
like, zabadi, like there's that one point where he says that, and she's like, does anybody know what he's saying? And it's like
Yeah.
so funny that she just cuts off.
What do
this-
you think of when you hear that song?
A movie, but what movie is it?
Ice Age.
Is it Ice Age?
I mean, that's how I remember it.
No, I think I've only seen Ice Age like once. There's like another
I mean,
movie
me too.
that I like remember it from.
It is one of those songs that's very like recognizable. I feel like it's been used a lot.
Yeah,
So.
definitely.
Anyway, should we talk about Ready or Not?
Let's do it.
You host this one.
Okay.
This is your movie.
So it's interesting watching this after we've just wrapped up Scream, because
Mhm.
It's Radio Silence who directed it. The guys
True.
who directed 5 and 6.
Yep.
And it's funny because it felt like 5 and 6 Scream movies really kind of missed those fun elements that the originals had.
Yeah.
But obviously they are capable of doing that because this movie is so funny and so fun.
Yeah.
I love this movie. I love this movie.
I do wonder, like, maybe you're approaching something that has like an established fan base much differently than you are when you're just doing something that's just a one-off movie,
But
right?
their whole thing was that they wanted to pay respect to Wes Craven and like
in this movie,
continue with Scream 5. They
With
wanted
Scream,
to
yeah.
and
But
continue
that's what I'm
his
saying.
legacy. So why wouldn't they make it fun? Like
I think they tried. I think there was so much pressure. Like, you're trying to make everyone happy. You got the studio.
Fair.
You have this legacy. Like, whereas you can just go in almost sort of like, I'm passionate just making this thing, and I don't have to worry about an established fan base, like pleasing an established. I don't have to worry about that. So I'm more relaxed when I'm making this. You know what I mean?
fair. Okay, I'll give you that.
I don't know. I mean, who knows? I like this movie a lot, but I don't want to be critical of Radio Silence. They're not my favorite directors in the world. Do you know what I mean?
Is it because you see him more as like the Netflix point and shoot director?
Yes.
Got it. Okay.
It feels like a Netflix movie. And I think that, and I'm not saying that necessarily is a bad thing. I just feel like, I think the movie picks up halfway through, and I'll tell you exactly when the scene happens where I'm like, now I'm into this movie. But I feel like there's a lot of like, I don't really care about these characters.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like, they're not doing anything to make me care about these characters. And in fact, I don't think that opening scene, wow, I'm being harsh on this movie already. I have a lot of good things to
All
say
right,
about this movie.
Get into it. Let me hear what you have to say.
I don't like the opening scene. I don't think it's necessary. I don't understand even what's happening. And I don't even know who's who. Like, which kid is being hid and why.
It is confusing. I made sure to pay attention this time around with subtitles.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
And the kid who rats the Aunt Helene's hubby out is Adam Brody as a kid.
And then the kid that's hiding is his older brother.
The brother who's marrying Grace.
Yeah, yeah.
Mhm.
Is he an older brother or a younger brother?
The younger brother's hiding.
Okay.
Adam Brody's the older brother.
I didn't even realize that was the aunt's like groom.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's the thing is before watching it before, I never like caught like that Aunt Helene who's like the crazy like meanest.
That's why she's so
vampire
like
bitch is the only other one who's had to go through this. Yeah, that's why she's so hard.
Yeah, exactly. She wants, I had to do this, so now you have like you know what I mean? Like, she's so into like trying to kill Samara Weaving in this movie. I think probably because her husband was murdered.
Yep.
But okay.
Which this is one of my very first questions.
Yeah,
early
sorry,
on,
I'm ranting. Let's talk about
when she's like, I'm joining the Empire, and he's like, we prefer Dominion.
Yes.
Why do you think that is? I was curious, like, why? Like, does Dominion mean something slightly different to make that what it's?
Oh, I think it's just a joke.
Ah, got it.
He's just being like a sarcastic, like he's just being a smart ass. Where it's like, I'm sorry, he's being sarcastic. It's
Okay.
Dominion here.
I must have missed that sarcasm.
Yeah.
I did like that right away. Like, you see Samara Weaving like smoking cigarettes. Like,
Yeah.
it's like, okay, here's our final girl, and she's not going to be like the pure. She's got vices.
Yes. They clearly are trying to like separate her from the family of rich snobs.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Yeah. What do you think of like their relationship, her and her fiance at this point? Do you like this guy?
No, because the whole time you're rooting for her to be with Adam Brody instead.
Yeah. Wait, you're rooting for her to be with Adam Brody?
Yeah.
I don't think anyone's doing that.
Oh, just me, I guess. I was the whole time.
I mean, don't get me wrong. Like, I love Adam Brody, especially in this movie, but I'm not being like, you need to be together. Because how would that even work? With the established rules.
I ship them. I mean, obviously his wife's a POS, so who cares if he's
Yeah, she
like,
really is.
deuces. I'm going to go be with Grace instead.
But I mean, he's kind of a piece of shit too.
They all are, except for Grace, my sweet,
Except for
sweet
Grace.
Grace.
Yeah. Let's talk about, like, I don't want to sit here and like, I feel like I started this off on a very negative note.
What do you have
But-
good to say about it?
No, but I like this movie. Like, it's fun.
I assume if you're listening, you've watched this, so we know she marries
Oh yeah,
him.
full spoilers. We should start putting that in the description. I feel like these are full spoilers. Yeah.
Okay, so we join Grace, and what's her man's name? We just watched it.
Alex, right? I think it's
Alex, yes. And wedding day at his rich ass family's estate. They own a bunch of Hasbro games, except for they're not Hasbro's. What is their last name? Ladomas, the Ladomas family.
Yeah. I would think people that like made their fortune off of games would be like cool to hang out with.
You would think so too.
But
okay, so it's their wedding.
Okay, yeah.
And instead of getting to go to Bone Zone, her new hubs tells her we got to go downstairs and play a game with the fam.
Yeah, like what a weird thing to be told.
Yep.
Like, what are you thinking at this moment, right? Like,
but also, I wouldn't be staying at that house with my family on my wedding night either.
If the biggest mansion ever.
Not after creepy Aunt Helene just walked into the room.
I love her. She's so perfectly cast in this. I mean, I hate her, but you know what I mean?
She reminds me of
Ursula.
What's kind of, yeah. If he had a baby, if Ursula had a baby with the guy who plays Dr. Loomis in Rob Zombie's Halloween reboot.
Dr. Loomis?
Yeah, who is also the kid from Clockwork Orange. What's that actor's name?
Oh yes, yeah. You're totally right. McDowell, Malcolm McDowell.
Is it Terrence? Right? No. Oh yeah, no, Malcolm.
Yeah, it's Malcolm McDowell.
Is it McDowell? No, because Andy McDowell's the mom. Malcolm.
Yeah, Malcolm McDowell.
Oh, how about that? I wonder if they're related. Are the McDowells related?
They're not related.
Well, anyways.
Aunt
Helene.
We'll cut all that out.
Looks like Ursula had a baby with Martin McDowell. Malcolm McDowell.
Yes. I could see that now. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
100p.
Yeah. What do you think of, like, they're doing like the whole Knives Out thing? Like, I feel like there's a lot of movies that are sort of like in the same style. This movie feels very like
Knives Out. Like if Knives Out had like gore.
Or like Death of a Unicorn.
That movie.
There's like a genre of like rich people like doing rituals nowadays.
So we find out that the family's OG patriarch makes a deal with Mr. LaBelle, who's basically the devil. And I looked up what LaBelle means, and in French, it's basically like your leaser. So like the owner of the contract.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, I was curious about it. So Grandpappy makes a deal with the devil. Now this family has a successful gaming business, but they have to draw a card which says what game each new member of the family will play. And apparently, so hide and seek is the only one that you have to hunt people on.
Yeah. Which the whole time I was thinking, like, how many times, like, what would you do? Okay. For just for instance, say like you got married to somebody in that family. You draw a card, it's fucking checkers. Okay. You lose checkers, whatever. You go on. Do you ever get told? I mean, when do you get told, like, oh, by the way, the next person that gets married in this family, if they pull the hide and seek card, we're gonna have to try to kill that person. Yeah. And like everyone is okay with that. Wouldn't you immediately get divorced?
I think the whole point is that money changes people, and people don't want to give up their fancy ass lifestyle. So they'd rather go hunt the people.
Yeah, that's such an obvious thing now. I feel like such an idiot for saying that. But like, I guess for me, it's like I don't care about money like that, so I would be like, peace. I ain't trying to kill someone.
Yeah.
Or die.
Yeah.
You know. So I guess that makes sense. Yeah, you're kind of like,
well, I guess
like, would you believe
but that's the whole thing, though, is you tell them after they're in, once they're married in and they've gone through their little gaming ceremony, then it's literally like you hunt them or you die.
Yeah.
What would you do?
But like, would Alex expect, like, say that they got through that? Say she didn't pull the hide and seek card.
Alex is a giant fucking piece of shit. Because if he knows this is the thing, he never would have brought her back and married her there, hoping that it'd be okay. Because regardless, even if she didn't pull hide and seek, he still signed her up for all the other bullshit. So fuck you, Alex.
Exactly. I love that line where she's like, "What? Now it's my fault?"
Oh my god, it's so funny when she's like, "Yeah."
I love that line. Anyway, sorry. Yeah, so they're playing this game, and there's something you don't really know what's going on outside of like that first opening scene. I guess that opening scene is important, because it shows you that this game is sinister, right? Like someone could die, which if they didn't have that scene, then you would.
And that the
probably
whole family is also involved. Like kids aren't safe in this.
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, she draws the hide and seek card, and her reaction to it's pretty funny.
Yeah.
She's like, are we really gonna do this?
Yeah.
Like hide and seek. Yeah. And everyone's just quiet.
Yeah, they send her
I could
off
just
to
feel
hide
that
without
I
her
just
having any idea.
I feel her like being surrounded by in-laws feeling. Do you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I feel her uncomfortableness in that whole scenario of having to do this tradition and put up with it and be like, I guess I'm playing hide and seek on my wedding night.
If the whole point is to hunt her, then why wouldn't they tell her and get that fear and that actual chase going instead of being like, go hide and then let's just try to be sneaky about it and kill her without her knowing? Tell her.
Well, there was that line. I mean, it sounds like they want to play by the rules. They're paranoid about if they don't play by the rules, then it won't work or whatever, right? So they want to give her the actual chance. So is telling her not in the rules? I think they just think like that'll give them a leg up and they'll survive because if they don't tell her, she won't be expecting it.
So she goes
also,
off
like
to
props
hide.
to her to like hide in the fucking dumbwaiter, which is something I would never. I'm already scared of elevators. Do you think I'm getting in a dumbwaiter?
I totally would have done that before Haunting of Hill House, and now there's no fucking way ever I would get in a dumbwaiter.
Core fear unlocked.
Yeah. But yeah, she gets in there, and then this is when like all the maids start dropping, right?
Wouldn't you change out of your wedding dress?
Yeah.
Or is that bad luck?
Well, nobody changes. I don't know. No, it's not bad luck. That's not a.
Well, anyway, it looks cool. I guess her running around all bloody in a wedding dress.
So before Alex can
Sexy
find
blood.
her to warn her that they're about to hunt his bride, one of the maids gets shot. And killed.
Yeah, which
by the sister, the coked out.
How
sister.
bad at this are you? At this game to shoot. Not even another blonde person.
You know
Clearly
it's coming
not
though,
her.
because the one guy. Well, I don't know. Maybe I'm trying to draw connections that aren't there. But like when they're talking about the games that previous in-laws have had to play, like the one guy's like, I had to play old maid, and then they go on a maid killing spree on accident.
That is funny, actually.
But did you know? I don't know. Do you read the trivia in IMDb?
I mean, sometimes I will. I don't purposely go there when I'm like watching this movie.
I will spend hours in there, like during movies, reading this, and it drives people around me crazy. But
like pop-up video.
Yeah, exactly. But the handgun that the sister's using is the same model of gun that is the gun from the game Clue.
Oh, cool.
Fun little tie-in.
I wish that was more obvious.
Yeah.
You know. Her character, this sister character, right? She's a sister.
Yeah, she's a sister. She's a little drug addict.
It's like over the top. Like I'm a drug addict, but I can't get half the coke in my nose. It's all over my face. I guess if you're rich, you don't have to worry about losing money on.
Too much for you? Too over the top for you?
I don't know. I mean, I feel like let her sit this out. She's clearly shooting maids. Like. She's a danger.
She's a danger
to this game. She's gonna shoot you on accident.
Also, do all the people in the employment of this family, like we know Stevens knows, but like, do the maids know what's going down?
I think they do, and I don't understand why you would be okay with this.
Yeah,
it's not like a huge bonus.
You're a rich member of the family. Like, yeah, what the fuck are you getting for being okay with this?
Yeah, like what would happen if you were like a maid at this rich person and they were like, hey, by the way, we might try to kill someone. Wouldn't you send the maids home? Like, I don't understand.
Yeah.
I guess rich people would never send their maids home.
That is true. Be like, that is true.
You are going to help clean these bodies up.
Here's an NDA.
Yeah.
And here's $50. Thanks for the extra. I'm not fucking rich people are like that, man. I remember one time back in the day when I was a celebrity nanny, and we had the kids in the Hamptons and their friends were like, will you take our daughter for the week too? We'll give you something extra to make it totally worth it. So I take their daughter for the whole week with the 3 kids I'm already watching.
Yeah.
Do you want to know what they gave me at the end of the week?
$20.
50.
Yeah.
After a whole week of watching their daughter while they were like off doing whatever, God knows what in the Hamptons. Dude, I hate rich people, man.
That's fucked up, man. That's fucked up. I do too. I mean, no, I don't. All you rich people are listening. I love you. Anyway, Yeah.
Rich people don't
So-
have time to listen to horror podcasts.
No. Who knows? They're too busy trying to kill family members, I guess.
Yeah.
At a game of hide and seek. Yeah. So they're in this room. Like the husband grabs her and is like, "Hey, we gotta get out of here. Like, pack your shit or whatever." And then they duck down and this maid gets shot in the face by the coked out sister or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And it's kind of funny because they're all like, "What did you do?" Blah 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 blah. And like, obviously, Samara Weaving is freaking out.
Yeah.
But she's able to keep it calm in this moment.
I think she does a good job of acting like she's in shock. I was thinking about that because like there's sometimes when you watch these things and you're like, why aren't these people reacting? But I don't see people play shock very often. I think she actually played shock in this and did it well.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I agree.
And the thing, like, it's interesting, you know, because obviously, you know, we're not going to release it, but we're going to record Terrifier right after this. And these are two.
Yeah, you hear that? Everyone listening, you have to wait forever to hear our
Forever.
Terrifier review.
But it's funny because I feel like they both have these like shocking, violent, gory, horrific things happen.
Yeah.
But one is hilarious.
Yeah.
And one made me just like want to like shut the movie off immediately.
Yeah.
Like it was so hard for me to get.
It is, yeah, it is funny because same with Scream in a way. Like there is I don't even know how to like talk about it, but like the violence in this movie clearly is very violent.
Mm-hmm.
But you're not gross. Like at least I'm not. Like I don't feel like.
No, you're
disturbed by
laughing
it.
at all of it, which is like,
Yeah.
I mean, what does that say about us when we're like, oh my God.
Well, I'm saying like maybe
off.
the idea that the sister is over the top, like this is such a over the top thing already. They find a way to Radio Silence's, like to commend them. They find a way to like give this a tone that makes you feel like the fun of it instead of like in Terrifier or other horror movies like Friday the 13th, even where you're kind of like, it's hard to watch the violence, right?
Yeah.
And yeah, I don't know how filmmakers do this where they can do that, but that is a testament to this movie where like you don't ever feel like, and maybe part of my like this movie's fun, I like it, but it's not like amazing for me is because I want it to be more of a horror movie and it's just not. And I'm asking it to be something that it's not at all, and I should just let it be what it is, which is like sort of Looney Tunes in a way.
It's
right?
it's this might be a weird connection, but bear with me. But it's like, okay, so I watched all the Disney like Imagineering documentary shit,
Nice.
and it
My
was
sister loves those.
it's
Yeah.
really fucking good.
Yeah.
But they do one on when they reskinned the haunted hotel. What was it called? Tower of Terror.
Yeah.
When
Yep.
they reskinned it and made it Guardians of the Galaxy, and they were like, we have the exact same ride mechanism, but we want people to go from screaming, going ah, to laughing. How do we make that change to make a scream turn into a laugh on the exact same ride? And it's like brilliant how you can like actually figure out how to do that. Like I give Radio Silence mad props for that.
Yeah, totally. You're right. That's a great analogy. Like I love that. Like you're totally right. They just, and I think a lot of it comes through the overtop nature of the side characters, like the aunt, even the dad at points, definitely the butler, and the sister and the sister's husband too, which is like he's kind of funny in this as well.
Yeah.
But also Samara Weaving, sort of the way that she realistically, in my opinion, like fights back, tries to get away. Like I don't ever feel like they're giving her like superpowers or anything like that.
One note that I have that I wrote down as she's like has started figuring out what's going on and she's like running and hiding.
Yeah.
She doesn't ever close any fucking doors behind her when she changes rooms. Like, why are you leaving a fucking open door trail of where you're going through this fucking mansion?
Yeah. That's a good point.
Drove me nuts.
I mean, it's panic though. Like there was a moment in the movie where I was like, why didn't Alex just tell her in the moment? Like he's like, we gotta go. And she's like, follow me. And she's like, what the fuck's going on? I was thinking like you'd be so panicked you wouldn't really have time to explain what's happening. You would literally just be like, we gotta leave. Like obviously.
Yeah.
Like even when she's trying to explain it to the maid who's in the dumb waiter or whatever later in the movie, it's like, there's no time for me to explain what the fuck's happening. You just gotta trust me.
Why did
Like,
that maid try to rat on her too?
because she said they're after me, and so she thought, okay, if I tell them where she is, I'll be safe
Yeah.
or something. Like it'll be over and I'll be safe. Anyway, so yeah,
What
so
did-
like this maid dies. They're all like, no, I love this maid or whatever. But I think it's important. Like she's looking for that kid, right?
Mm-hmm. Georgie.
Who, you know, if you're paying attention, like it comes back later
Yes.
of why she's looking for this kid. Anyway,
What do you think of the song when the game first starts and she's like going off to hide first, and the song on the Victrola starts playing? It's like run, run, run. I like it.
I like it too, but it's like, who recorded this?
I don't know, but I'm down, man. I'm gonna invite people over to my house and put that on like it's like dinner party music and see how long
I
it
love
takes for
it.
people to get weirded out.
Yeah, you should like host a party where you play hide and seek,
Oh, that'd be so fun.
but it's like laser tag, you know?
We do that at my cabin. We do flashlight hide and seek
Nice.
at night.
That's cool. We used to play flashlight tag a lot as kids. Anyway,
Love a good street game.
you would go streaking?
I said I love a good street game.
Okay. I mean, you'll hear it back. It sounded like you said we'd go streaking.
Well, we did also go like skinny dipping, but
Oh, well, that's different.
we were in water.
Yeah, you're in the
Oh,
water.
yeah, no street game. Street
A
game.
good I like a street game. It's hard to say.
It is hard to say.
That's the sequel after Ready or Not, Here I Come.
Street
Ready
games.
or Not, street game.
Yes.
Anyway, let's keep going.
Okay, so all the maids stack up pretty quick. The family's hunting Samara.
Well, who keeps killing them?
The family on accident.
The coked out sister.
The coked out sister accidentally keeps killing all the maids.
I love it when she gets handed the crossbow.
Oh,
She's
yeah,
like, I
she's
forgot my
I don't know
gun.
how to do this.
Yeah,
Pop.
immediately. I also love the scene where he's in the bathroom, like looking up how to use a crossbow on YouTube.
Hmm.
It's funny.
It is funny. This movie is hilarious.
Yeah, movie is funny. It's kind of a comedy.
I laugh.
Anyway, what-
like when you think about
Yeah.
how often you laugh at a comedy, like the laugh out loud moments at this are pretty frequent, honestly.
Yeah. Well, we skipped over, but like after the first maid dies, Alex takes her into like the secret door room, and they're running down, and she's like stopping him, and
Yeah, what is that like underground, like cement?
that's like between the walls or whatever.
Yeah, it's like
It's pretty huge to be a secret room.
it looks like an underground tunnel between buildings, but apparently it just takes
It
you
does.
from one room to the kitchen.
Yeah. It's like every time you watch a movie where they sneak into like the air ducts, you're like, no air duct in the world is that big.
And none of them are bolted in strong enough to keep my fat ass from fucking ripping out of the ceiling and crashing onto the floor.
And you can easily hear anything crawl around in an air duct. Like, so unrealistic. But yeah, she gets to the kitchen and she has this gun that she doesn't
This
realize is a
scene
replica.
drives me crazy.
You hate scenes where this happens. What like you hate scenes when like someone's hiding behind like a little island, or like you had the same issue with Scream 6 when they're in the convenience store.
Well, first of all, so she's crouched down and her gun is sticking halfway past the side of the island. Okay.
Yeah.
So we can see the gun. And then the Stevens or whatever his name is, he's whistling.
Yeah, your whistle's not coming through, but
Well, whatever. He's whistling. He's whistling a very famous song. I can't remember the name of it.
yeah.
Why does she like? She's hiding. Fine. He's making tea. Whatever. Why does she decide to try to like, load the gun right then?
Well, she wants them. Well, because if he does see her, she's gonna have to shoot him.
Sure, but like, why? But you're telling him where you're at.
Well, she doesn't know how loud. Obviously, she's probably never used the gun before. She doesn't know how loud it's gonna be.
It
I
drives-
also say this scene's confusing to me. I have a different problem with it. Like, I thought he was trying to, like, I thought he knew she was there immediately, and then
That's
tried
how
to
I read it at
pretend-
first. Until
Yeah.
then, he's like on to hunting her, which would
I
have
thought-
made
yeah,
more
I thought
sense
he-
if he was trying to like make noise to like give her an opportunity to like.
yeah, because then he gets super loud. Like, you can.
Yeah,
don't
he, like,
worry, I
starts
don't hear
singing.
you. Yeah, I'm like, oh, he's trying to help her out, but he clearly isn't.
Mm-mm.
He's just an idiot, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, that
Um,
that drives me nuts. Like, just stay hidden and don't make noise.
Yeah, he's like the real villain in this movie. Like do you know what I mean? Like he's the scary one in a way. Like he's not
just such
comedic.
a kiss ass little pussy.
He is. I hate him.
But I do love when she fucking clocks him with the hot teapot.
Yeah.
Like she's awesome.
Then later they're like, whoa, what happened to your face?
Yeah. I smoked cigarettes.
Saw got me.
That's gonna be like
Jigsaw
my
got me.
most favorite thing now forever. Like your impression of Saw.
That's what he does.
You don't appreciate life. You smoke cigarettes. I'm gonna keep calling him Stevens. I hope that's his name because that's what I remember it as.
I forget, like, okay, so Alex is like turning on the cameras, trying to figure out where she is. I forget how they get split up or whatever, but
He says that he can't go with her because he has to convince the family that he's with them to help her get away. So then he goes and he's watching.
so he's just like he's just sacrificing himself at this point.
He's
movie.
acting like it, bitch boy.
But I mean, he's literally trying to get her to get out
It
of there.
is true.
So I think
He's not a
in
piece
this
of shit.
moment, he's trying to be like, I guess I'm gonna die later.
So he goes and he's watching her on the cameras and he's trying to unlock the doors for her. And he tells her how she's going to get out, and he's trying to get the doors unlocked for her. And then realizes that the family is on to him. And so, because they're all outside the door being like, Alex. So he starts smashing the shit out of everything.
That's right. And then they knock him out, and then the dad and Adam Brody are in there, and they're like, he's like heads or tails. He's like, oh, who fucking cares? Let's just grab him.
Yeah, I liked that moment though, how like everything has to be a game or a gamble with the family.
Yeah, and he's just like, I'm sick of this shit.
Yep.
Anyway, she gets outside. Wait, no, she doesn't.
Yeah, she gets outside. She clocks Steven's hubby.
No, she runs into Adam Brody. He like lets her go.
That's before this part, isn't it?
I don't remember.
I'm pretty sure when she ran into Adam Brody and he lets her go, that was before this part.
Okay, yeah, he like lets her go. He's like, I'll give you a head start.
Because after she clocks Stevens, he gets the door in the kitchen unlocked and she books it and she gets to the goat barn.
No, that's not how she gets outside. That's not. She jumps out the window.
That's right, because she drops by the guy when he's like texting with his bro.
Yeah. So I think actually she gets away. She runs into that room. They're like, she's in the kitchen. Runs into Adam Brody. He's like, I'll give you a couple. He like takes a drink.
Yep.
I forget at what point it gets her outside, but she gets outside.
That's right, because she goes through the window of the bedroom and Aunt Helene is in there talking about how Alex doesn't know who he really is and he needs to take his place at the head of the family because he's the only one who's actually seen Mr. LaBelle sitting in his chair.
Yeah, which I didn't even grasp earlier that there's like a chair that's for Mr. LaBelle.
Yeah.
Or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And he's when he was like 6 or 9 or whatever, like he saw him sitting there, the devil or whatever.
Yep. So she's outside the window.
So this is to me when the movie gets real good. Well, actually, no, it's after the kid part. But she gets to the barn. The kid shows up that the maid was looking for. And there's this great movie where she's like, well, I don't know why you would trust this kid. I wouldn't. You know what I mean? She's like, oh, it's you, the kid. You're going to help me. And he like immediately shoots her.
Well, before she gets to the barn, I like did note this point where so she drops down the window, like we said, and then she's running and they have to do the shot of her running back up the aisle. And I was like, okay, cheesy.
Oh, I didn't even notice that. You're right. See, I like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Was it obvious? Like, how obvious is it that that's what they're doing?
I don't know, man. I didn't notice it before, but now that we watch movies to talk about them, I watch for everything.
That's
like
cool.
That.
That's a good catch. I like it.
But I thought that was funny that she runs back up the aisle and then she gets into that goat barn, and Georgie fucking shoots her right through the fucking hand, which is hilarious. And then she fucking clocks the shit out of him.
I know, I love
knocks
that.
him out cold. I wrote down, should we feel bad for laughing this hard when she punches a child?
That child, yes. I mean, his name is George. He's a rich kid. I'm kidding. Don't punch kids. But this moment afterwards with eventually Adam Brody and his wife find him. Or no, sorry, Adam Brody and his sister find him. Mm-hmm. And the sister's like, he's like, I shot her. And the sister's like, I'm so proud of you. And Adam Brody's like, why would you do that?
Yeah.
And like you can see there's this moment where he's like, I can't believe that like a kid in our family is like being told they're proud of him for trying to kill somebody.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? These little things for Adam Brody to like, for you to like him, even though he is also a piece of shit. But
He's the good kind of shit though.
yeah, yeah, he's tortured by it all.
Tortured shit. Adam Brody. I love
exactly.
tortured shit. But so okay, so she knocks this kid out, and then she falls into, is it like a well or what is it?
I have no idea what that is.
Some sort of fucking pit.
Something you have, I guess,
in the
stable.
goat barn, where they've clearly been chucking the bodies of the maids and people that, like the Helene's husband from years prior, skeletons down there with those spears still through them.
Yeah.
And then, oh God, this is like one of the most brutal scenes when she's climbing back up the ladder.
Do you like this scene?
No, I hate it when she when she like falls and then she reaches up and puts the fucking nail through her gun hole hand.
Yeah.
But two things. First of all, she's hanging by one arm for a second. There's no fucking way she could just hold herself there that long with one arm and pull herself up. No way. No.
She looks light.
Doesn't matter if she's light. It matters if she's strong enough to hold her body weight.
It's like a pull up. You don't think she can do a pull up?
A pull up. Can you do a one-armed pull up?
I could try right now.
Let me see. Go do it.
Okay.
But you got to do it this way. You can't do the support on your wrist. You have to hold with one arm and pull yourself up. I will narrate what's happening. Ben is getting up from the table. He's got his arm around his pull-up bar. And he is struggling hard. And he's back. He's given up. He's putting his earbuds in.
That was easy. I did it, guys. It was so easy.
I narrated it for you, so.
It was so easy. Look, I haven't worked out in months. I don't even know if I can do a regular pull-up right now. But when I was in my prime, I could have done it. You know?
All right.
Nah, I don't think you can do it without doing this.
I know. You have to hold your other arm to do it. And she's just dangling by one arm and pulls herself up. And also,
it's a movie. It's adrenaline. It's life or death. I could have done it maybe if I really tried, but I was like, I'm not doing this right now.
All right. Well, all I'm saying is there's no fucking way Grace is fucking dangling there by one arm.
It's a movie. I mean, you know.
I'll suspend my belief.
Can you explode spontaneously?
Yeah.
Because of a curse?
Spontaneous
you believe that,
combustion.
But yeah. Because you're cursed by the devil?
Yeah.
No. You'll believe that, but you won't believe that someone can do a one-handed pull-up with all this adrenaline in them.
I'll give you the adrenaline. All right. So we're saying she can do it. And then she goes and she fucking brings her other arm up and she puts that fucking giant nail right through her gun hole. I saw an interview. I remember seeing this before and then I reread it in the trivia and was like, oh yeah, I remember seeing that interview. But they were talking about how that whole nail shot was CGI for the nail. And they were like actually really worried that Samara Weaving like couldn't pull off the shot, like the pain and like, and then she's like fucking nails it.
Yeah. Get it?
Yep.
Do you get it? Was
But
it
then
on purpose?
this is when she starts. Okay, so this is around the part of the movie when we get her screaming a lot, but she like goat belts while she's screaming. And I like looked at my wife and I was like, why does she always scream like a goat? And Chloe's like, are you sure it's not intentional? Like she's like the sacrificial goat. And I was like, I don't fucking know, man, but the goat screams are like really throwing me.
Oh, interesting. Because there was one moment at the end where she does this weird scream and I'm like, why are you screaming?
She like
that?
belts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. I like that your interpretation that she's a sacrificial lamb or whatever.
Credit goes to the missus.
I gotta say this her climbing the ladder scene. I was like, this isn't suspenseful at all. Can we just fast forward through this? Like it took a long time for her to like climbing up this ladder. But the end of it is cool when she like does that with the nail and stuff. But like I don't need this scene in here.
Yeah.
Like. Do you know what I mean? Like this, I don't care.
Well,
like
it's
this is so
the one
uninteresting.
shot that's just violence and for violence sake, and it's not.
No, I mean I like the nail part.
Oh, you just don't like how long it took her to climb the ladder?
It just took so long. Like is this supposed to be a suspenseful scene of her climbing a ladder here? Like what?
It's just supposed to illustrate how weak women are.
I'm leaving that one in.
I'm kidding. You know it.
Yeah, right. No, I know. Anyway, after the scene is where I think the movie picks up. because then we have her escaping through the fence, right?
Yeah, and like
Am, I-
ripping.
am I
the,
skipping over any of your notes? Yeah. And she like rips the shit out of her back, by the way. Like I couldn't
and
even
her
watch
like
that.
front too, I think.
Oh
Just
my
like
God.
all
I
the-
didn't know. I was like, you're killing yourself. Stop.
Yeah.
But she like flags down that one person and you're like, get on the fucking road.
Oh, I have a note right here because you know
yeah.
how like I complain about how like female killer reveals how they just like get hysterical, and in
Yes.
this scene when he like tells her to get out of the fucking road and she like loses it and is like fucking dick fuck like whatever and like is hysterical. Like my note here was like this is like one time when I actually think the hysteria is perfect and it works.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like these
Because
tropes.
you feel the same way. Yeah.
These tropes that like drive me nuts in other movies with female characters. I don't know if it's just Samara Weaving's ability as an actress, but she makes them work for me. I believe her.
Well, I don't think, yeah, I believe her too. Like, I think in this moment, she's not being hysterical. She's like pissed as fuck. And there's all this adrenaline in her. And she's just like, you fucking dick. Didn't you see that I was all bloody and like need help?
And then
In
goat
a fucking
belting.
wedding dress? Yeah. And I'm goat belting at you? I don't think she really has a hysterical moments in this. Like, this isn't like Amber in Scream 5.
Yeah, she
you
has
know?
reactive moments that work. And they're like
Yeah, totally.
unhinged and really good.
Yeah. Yeah, because like you want her to like she was cast correct. Actually, a lot of this movie was cast correctly, to be honest, except for Alex. Actually, maybe he was cast correctly.
Yeah, I think he works.
Because you never like him.
Yeah,
you know?
he's got that I look like I could be charming, but also I look like I could just be a spoiled rich little daddy's boy who actually doesn't have the fucking balls
Yeah.
when it comes down to like time to be a man.
Exactly. Anyway, is this where she gets in the Tesla?
No.
Or she gets in the car? I guess
This
it's not a Tesla.
is he drives off and then like so then we find Stevens is like hunting her in the
Right.
car.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
No, but she gets in the car and like
Well, yeah,
gets
he
her-
like ends up like he's chasing her for a while. There's kind of like an ongoing chasing between her and him, and then eventually he runs her down and comes to get her, and then she wins that battle by digging
Yeah.
into his burn face and stuff, and then
Yeah.
she gets in the car and takes off, and it gets shut down by
I love
the
that.
OnStar system.
Well, anything that's like anti fucking corporation capitalistic, like where she tries to call, like, I need help, call 911. He's like, it sounds like this car was stolen, so
Yep.
I gotta shut it down. And like,
Which apparently
it's like,
I can't.
fuck.
I don't remember which cameos it was. It was like the directors or something. Like one of them was the voice of the OnStar system, and
really?
the other was like the guy in the road. Like I don't remember if it was the directors or somebody else higher up involved in the film, but those were two big cameos in it.
That's cool. But I think that's hilarious. They shut it down, and then Steven shows up, knocks her out somehow. I forget.
Yep.
She gets put unconscious. He gets in the car. He's driving back. He thinks he got it. He's like talking to the family, and they're like,
Oh my god,
I
this
love
is
this
like one
scene.
of the funniest scenes in this movie.
Yeah, I agree. And they're like all watching the camera, all huddled around the dad of the footage in the car of him driving, and like it's sort of like the Scream moment where they're like, behind you, turn around, Jamie, turn around, behind you, Jamie. They're like trying to get him to like turn the volume down and look behind him because she's like waking up in the back seat, and he's celebrating by singing to like classical music or whatever, and like she attacks him and they crash in the woods or whatever. Yeah, it's great.
Yeah,
I
it's
love it.
fucking hilarious.
Their reaction as the rich family is really funny.
He just gets his ass so kicked by her at every turn.
Yeah,
Even after running her down with a car, he still gets his
Yeah.
ass kicked by her.
yeah. He's actually my most hated character. Like, I hate him. You know what I mean? Like, to me, he's the worst one. Somehow.
Yeah, because he doesn't have the same motivations as everybody else. He's just
yeah.
slimy.
He's trying to
he's a-
serve the rich people because he thinks he's going to get a pat on the back later.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
nobody likes
Like, it's
that.
disgusting. Nothing worse. Anyway, he's a bootlicker.
He's a bootlicker.
Yeah. So anyway, she's back, or they're in the woods. They crash, and then Adam Brody comes out, and she's like, "You got to help me," and he's like, "I wish I could, but I'll die or whatever." And he
Well,
shoots her with a dart, I guess.
his
I
whole
don't know what happened.
his whole thing isn't that he doesn't want to die. It's that he he feels like a piece of shit, but he can't just let his whole family die.
Yeah, I guess because like the kid, I don't know. I thought it's also a little
You think he's self-serving?
a little bit. I mean, there's also this running thing of like maybe it's all bullshit. Like we never like.
That's true,
have
because the
failed at
very
this.
first thing we see is him telling on the groom, getting him killed.
Right.
So that could
I
just
don't
be
know.
his thing, his manipulative little tactic.
I mean, he doesn't want to do it. He wants to help her, but obviously, like, there's too much on the line, I guess. And the dad comes out from behind the tree, and he's all like, "Oh, you knew I was there?" And he's like, "Yeah, I'm drunk, not blind."
Yeah.
And then, which I don't like this scene. I think this scene is supposed to play like he's looking like his dad thinks that he wants his dad's approval, sort of, and so like he's doing the right thing.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. It's a weird scene. I don't really get that interaction. I think they were trying to go for something like that in that moment,
And it
but
doesn't
it's just,
quite hit.
and also like they haven't really talked about that at all. Like there's this whole running theme that Alex has left the family and they want him back or whatever, and the mom like is we want Alex, please bring Alex back into our life, whatever, right? But they don't set up any sort of family dynamic really outside of like his wife.
Mm-hmm.
That like Adam Brody's relationship with, and I think that's as fun as this movie is. Like I think that they could have done more of that. You know what I mean? Maybe it doesn't need it, but
Well, there are definitely bits of like chase scenes and stuff that drag on that probably that time could have been better served just giving us a little extra
Yeah.
character development.
exactly, yeah. Like some if they were gonna play, if that moment would have landed with the like, oh, you saw me behind the tree, like they should have set something up earlier. That like just a brief thing that maybe implanted in audiences' brains that like, oh, there's some sort of rift between the dad and the son here.
Yeah.
Because again, like they make this big deal in the beginning, the very first scene where like he hides his brother in the closet and like to like protect him, I guess.
Mhm.
And then he's the one who like that scene is so confusing. What's the point of that scene? To show that he's heartless? To show that like is it just to show the threat of the game? Because it should be a character moment and it's unclear what the character moment is in that scene.
The opening scene?
Yeah, the opening scene.
I think it is. I think it's an attempt at multiple things. I think it's to play with our minds on who the good brother and who the bad brother is, so that we can juxtapose it later. I think it's to set up the stakes.
But in that scene, though, who do you think's the bad brother? Because I could read that scene as like he's protecting his brother and doing.
Well, sure, hiding him, but then calling and being like, "He's here, he's here." When the
Well,
groom,
he does the
yeah.
dirty work, so his brother doesn't have to. Is the way that I read that scene.
I don't, because his brother didn't have
Okay.
to rat on him. He just hit his brother, but then like he also didn't have to like rat on that guy. Like he could have hid with his brother. He could have just protected his brother.
But that's what I'm saying. He's like he's doing the dirty thing for his family and his brother doesn't have to.
I see it as
Like,
like a East of Eden thing. Like I don't know if you've ever read that book, but like it's the story of
Mhm.
brothers, and it starts. You think one is the good brother and one's the bad brother, and by the end of it, you
Yeah.
just switch opinions. You hate the one you loved. You love the one you hate. So I think it
I
was
just feel like,
meant to be that.
but I guess my point is like I don't think it's clear. I think it's so confusing because I also the first time I watched this movie I thought that was like a friend that he was hiding because I was like, oh, they're playing this game and his friend's having a sleepover and he's like, I'll protect you. Like I was so confused by the scene,
Mm-hmm.
character wise.
Yeah.
Obviously, it sets up like the threat of this game.
I just didn't know which brother was which. I had to pay attention. to
and that
this
too,
time.
totally that too. It's just not clear.
Yeah.
So anyway, now we have this character who like. Again, what am I supposed to think of Adam Brody really? Like I like him because he seems reluctant. He obviously doesn't want to participate in these games anymore, but like
He doesn't want to be a piece of
It's
shit, but
still
he's also always going to protect his family. That's what you need to know.
yeah. Okay. All right.
It tells you
It's okay. There could have been I think a more clear sort of arc for him.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like again, it's a little confusing how I'm supposed to feel about him. Like I never trust him really, you know.
Well, that's it. Like it's like he wants to help her, but then he goes and he shoots her with the dart gun. Like,
Yeah.
are you just playing with her? Is this your game?
He just likes it.
I think he might. I think he might be.
Maybe, I don't know.
I think he might be a fucking sicko.
He is a sicko.
So they dart.
They're
her.
all sickos.
They get her to the sacrificial gaming table, and
Yes.
this is where it gets fun. Oh yeah, so he darts her, but then they get her on the table. they're starting their like sacrificing ceremony. The kids have to be involved, whatever.
Yeah, there's this drink, this like ritual. They drink some wine or something.
Yeah. And
There's this slow shot, this very slow dolly shot on Adam Brody sitting in the chair right after that. And you're like, oh, that's a weird shot. What's he thinking right now? You know what I mean? What's going through his brain?
I didn't
you know
even
what
catch
I mean?
that.
Yeah, and then they start to do the ritual, and Alex is finally convinced to kill her or whatever. Oh, he finds her, and he's like, no matter what happens now, you're gonna leave me, right?
No, this doesn't happen yet. What happens is they start drinking the shit, and
no, that happens,
and everybody's
because they're
poisoned.
about to stab her.
Yeah, and everybody's poisoned by Adam Brody, and so she fucking.
But Alex is still about
nope,
to stab.
Nope,
Isn't
nope,
Alex?
Nope.
Oh, okay.
So everybody's getting poisoned and puking, so she's able to like break free and get out, and she's running, and then like he kind of tells her like, yeah, I poisoned them, and this is what it is. His wife comes along, accidentally shoots him in the neck,
right,
and then
I don't think it's an accident.
And
really.
then Alex comes in, and the wife is now. Is she dead? Is she gone? I think she's dead.
Whose wife?
Adam Brody's wife.
No, she's not dead.
Well, she's not there when
she's like all shocked by shooting her husband in the neck or whatever.
So Alex comes in and sees Samara weaving with the brother,
or maybe she punches her.
And the one thing that I caught in this is that she doesn't say to him what happened or who shot his brother. So my assumption for Alex's character is that she shot his brother. We don't know that, but then also.
I had the same thought. I was like, why doesn't she tell him that your brother saved me?
But then also she gets in the fight with the mom, and that's after this scene, right?
I don't know. It's all blur, kind of like, yeah. She's all like, it doesn't matter. Like, whatever. She has a couple fights with multiple people. I think in this moment, yeah, I agree. I think it's weird that like nobody tells Alex that his brother like is the one who saved her or whatever.
Yeah.
Because that's why he's not there. He's handcuffed to the bed.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, that's why they're having this ritual without him. He doesn't drink the wine or whatever.
And then when he comes down, she's already in the fight with the mom and
Yes.
bashes the mom's fucking head in with the card game box.
Yeah, she's dead, right? Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
R.I.P. Andy McDowell.
He's like all heartbroken. The dad, he just breaks down or whatever.
Yep. And so that's what Alex is like, oh, like, you definitely killed my mom. I think maybe you killed my brother. There's no way we can be together now. So.
Well, no, I think he says you're going to leave no matter what, right? Like there's no way like after this.
We can be together.
You would still be with me.
Yeah.
So that's what I think. Yeah. He's just like, fuck it, I guess.
So I'll just fucking kill you, I guess.
Now it's you or me, so.
Listen, you can be my girlfriend or I can fucking kill you.
Well, I mean, he's going to die, right? Like,
it's true.
Regardless, so.
Should we feel any sort of sympathy
I feel
for him
nothing.
at all?
I hate this guy.
Yeah, he's such a weasel.
This guy sucks. He sucks the whole time. I'm also like, why are you with this dude?
He's a weasel.
Yeah.
He's supposed to play it up like a nice guy at first, but the thing is, like,
he's not
from day one, he puts her in that horrible fucking position.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Piece of shit. So
anyway,
there's a tussle.
Yeah.
And
the way that she escapes is kind of like, okay. Like I don't even know how it really happens, but she's lying on the table, right? They got her. Alex is going to be the one that gives the killing blow. They're doing the whole Hail Satan thing or whatever. And it's like, it's almost dawn. Like they have like no time. The sun's coming up and they got to do it before the sun comes up, right? And somehow she wrestles her hand away.
Yeah.
Or no, he stabs her in the shoulder somehow.
Yeah, he stabs her in the shoulder. It's like right when he comes down, she like turns and he stabs her in the shoulder. And
that, which, man, you suck, dude.
And then I like
you suck at everything. You can't even like hit a target that's a foot below you.
And then they like have to rip open the curtains to know it's dawn. Like I'd rather like have somebody explode first and then rip open the curtains.
Yeah.
Like why is your instinct to be like, oh no, it's dawn?
Well, because they got to have this scene where they think, oh, it was all bullshit. We're fine.
Right. Oh yeah, I guess. Okay. If someone
like that's first, the reason they do it. So like, yeah, the aunt opens the blinds and like they have this like good moment where they're like looking around like, I guess I guess nothing happens. It's all bullshit. We're fine. Like nobody dies.
And then they start slowly exploding one by one.
I love
The
it. I
fucking
love it so much.
Sister runs out the room with her 2 little kids, and then you hear the 3
explosions.
Yeah, the wife.
I love this scene. I love how desperate they all become. Like the Adam Brody's wife is like, I want to go home. Like it's so satisfying. There's a quote that I saw recently that was like everyone, it's fucked up. I don't necessarily agree with it, but it's like everyone likes to see like the person they despise or their enemy or whatever have bad stuff happen to them or whatever, right? And in this moment, everyone that we hate, this horrible family that's trying to kill her, is exploding. And the audience, us as the audience, we fucking love it.
Yeah.
We're loving this moment. Yeah, exactly. And I love that they just went full supernatural here. And we're like, yep, they're all cursed and they all are exploding.
Kaboom!
Yeah.
And then I like how Alex thinks he's like, Mr. LaBelle's chosen not to take him. And he's like, we can start over. We're going to start over. And then he still fucking explodes.
I love how he explodes right in front of her and she like barely even flinches. It's just like,
just blood
flies
all
in
over
her face.
her. Yeah.
Yeah. I also love the dad sort of like pathetic. I did everything right. Like I did everything right. Like I'm not gonna die. And then he explodes.
Mm-hmm.
Just goes to show you, like, no matter what, we all fear death the same way. You know what I mean? Like rich, poor, we're all going the same place. None of us are better than the other.
Yep.
Like, anyway. Then there's that great. I don't know if you want to say.
Great. Okay, so I was going to ask you what you think of the shot of Mr. LaBelle then in his chair. You love it?
I love it because I also love her reaction to it. I think that's what sells it for me.
That's also a cameo, the actor in it. I think. Oh God, I hope I'm not getting. I know that all these are different cameos, but I think that might be James Vanderbilt, the writer.
Oh, really? Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
He wrote like Zodiac.
But I can't. He also wrote the latest 2 Scream movies.
Yeah, true.
I think it's him. I'm gonna have whatever. Look it up. It's all in the trivia. Go to IMDb. But these are all cameos, and that one was one that I was like, oh, that's funny. I didn't know that's what he looked like. He looks like the devil.
Yeah. No, I love it because it's so quick, and I just love her like shrug.
Doesn't she
like,
go?
That was weird.
Isn't her reaction? Fuck. Like fuck.
Yeah, she's like fuck.
Yeah.
Like. This is crazy. I like because that's the reaction I think any millennial would have to this. Like, fuck.
And then it's so good. She just walks out and sits down on the steps outside and starts smoking a cigarette as everything's on fire around her and the cops are coming.
This is one of those scenes where I'm like, she's fucked. Like,
oh yeah,
she's going to jail.
She's going down for fucking killing that entire family. Yeah.
Or she's inheriting all their money. Like that'd be nice.
I mean, how
if you would. At that moment, do you inherit the curse then? Like, what happens? You know, what happens with, I guess we'll find out in the sequel.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I don't know how you explain this. Anyway, yeah. So I guess that's it. That's the end of the movie, right?
Yeah.
What happens to Samara Weaving? Is she the main character in this new one?
Yes. So what we know, all we know is that it seems like the new one's basically going to pick up the story right where this one leaves off.
Oh, like the same day?
Like I think from what it looks like in the trailer, like maybe she goes to the hospital because she gets like cleaned up and stuff, but then she's immediately like pulled into another thing where like Elijah Wood's like, you triggered the council of all the high families or some shit, and now all the families are coming after you.
It's like a John Wick sort of situation where like there's like this
and then she's like, I'm not fucking playing. And they're like, okay, then kill the sister and rip the mask off, and her sister's next to her. So now in this one, she's chained to her sister going through another.
Who is her sister played by?
I don't know the chick's name, but she's Ant-Man's daughter.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And they actually look like sisters. And she's also in Freaky. I love her in Freaky. That movie's great.
I haven't seen that.
Oh, you'd like it.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll watch it.
Yeah, it's hilarious in it. It's basically like, I mean, I know you know the premise, but it's like watching the Rob Lowe one with Rachel McAdams, but like watching that as a horror movie.
Okay.
Where they switch bodies. The hot chick.
Oh, you're thinking not Rob Lowe, Rob Snyder.
Rob Snyder, sorry. Rob Schneider.
It's like, I don't know what you're talking about.
I could see how that could be confusing.
Yeah, I was like, I don't know. So yeah, okay. So we have the new one coming out. You're a big fan of this movie. You're excited for the new one.
Yes, I fucking love this movie. I love Samara Weaving in anything she does.
Yeah, I like this movie a lot too. And I honestly, talking out loud about it with somebody has sort of like made me like it a little bit more. I think the second half of this movie is a lot funnier and fun and exciting.
I think watching it with somebody makes it fun too.
Yeah.
Like, some movies, it's like, you can watch them alone and it doesn't like change how your viewing experience goes. But with this one, I think watching it with somebody else, like, you laugh more. You just get into it more.
I agree. I think, and funny, like, I think there are some movies I'd rather watch by myself, because I don't want to hear people's opinions on it afterwards. Do you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes it's like, I love this movie and I know like it's a challenging movie or it's a slow movie and people are going to complain about it and I don't want to be around that.
Yeah. But
definitely this is a movie you should watch with people. Like, this is like a movie you would rent from Blockbuster for a sleepover.
Yes.
It
is a slasher bash.
Yeah. It's a slasher bash?
It is.
It's a slasher bash.
It is a slasher bash. It is a good fucking slasher bash. It's a slasher party.
I agree. Anyway, that's it.
Should that just be how we like, is it a slasher bash?
Yeah.
Don't split them up. Is it that? Yes, it is. This one is.
I think we do like final thoughts and then we, if there's a new one, we'll talk about it if we're excited for it. And then, yeah, it's a slasher bash. I don't know.
I struggle to believe that the new one will live up to this one, but I
don't know. Like, I don't know. I think it might be even better because I think the weaknesses in this movie is like some of the character arcs. I feel like I wish they were a little bit stronger. And the first half of this movie is kind of like unexciting a little bit to me.
And now anybody going into this new one knows like the premise, so you don't have to have so much time wasted on exposition.
I think they're just going to go full stop from the very beginning. At least I hope so.
Fuck yeah.
Do you think they'll kill one of them?
No.
One of the sisters?
The sisters are going to be left at the end.
Okay.
In a showdown with SMG.
I'm not going to lie. I remember seeing this poster around town when it was like coming out in the theaters, and I thought it was Margot Robbie in this movie. She looks like Margot Robbie in the poster, I swear to God.
I'm pretty sure I read in the trivia that she was like considered for the role or offered it.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's it for this week. So next week we'll have the new review.
Ready or not, here I come.
Okay. That's all I got.
Fuck yeah.
You look angry.
Do I?
Yeah. Sign off. You're hosting this.
Oh God, I'm the host. I don't know what to say. I'm so nervous.
Say, all right, thanks everyone. Thanks for listening and check out,
All right, well, ready or not, it was a slasher bash. Thanks for joining. Catch you next week.
Exactly. Bye.
Peace.